Hello, good evening and welcome to another edition of the Department of Inhaled Vapours Juice Sample Party Review Show. Now, on tonight's show I've got two different companies' juices that I'd like to display to you. The first one is Cobra, and that will be their Strawberry Blue, and also the other one is Bulldog's Vapors, which is Smashed Apple. Now, both of the juices that I'll be trying tonight are 12 milligrams, and I think that, if I'm not mistaken, they are both 50-50. I'm going to start off tonight with Cobra's Strawberry Blue. Superb. Once again, we have a childproof lock. As I say, bare minimum these days, especially with what the FDA and the way they're playing things at the moment. Safety is important. Show them every single safety measure that can be done, and yep. And also the tactile triangle on top for the visually impaired, so they can tell that it's a potential poison bottle, even though we know, but you know. Warnings on the side: this product contains nicotine. It's intended for adult smokers at least 18 years of age. Keep out the reach of children and pets. Consult your physician before use. Do not use if you are pregnant or nursing. So we've got the full complement of warnings on here, and also on the other side we've got an ingredients list, which is all they're asking for at the moment. As per usual, my weapon of choice will be the Tesla, or someone called it the Angry Dildo. I must thank them for that one. On top we've got the IGO L, and that is currently coiled to 1.4. We have fresh batteries on here. I also like to stress, I have not paid for any of the items that I've received. Now, I've paid postage and that is it, but I've not actually paid for the items themselves. Any opinions that you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I haven't had a chance to actually try these ones out on anyone else, so they will be mine alone tonight. So here we go. Strawberry Blue. It's got a very unique smell. The reason I say that, because normally when you get all these ones that are like 2, 3 or 4, there's normally a fruit or there is an ingredient that will stand out a little bit more than others. But this actually smells a little bit different. This smells, it is a combination of the two, instead of, oh, I'm really getting the blueberry, or I'm really getting the strawberry. I'm getting an amalgamation of both, which raises my expectations a little bit. There we go. We'll put a couple of drops in here. Yep. And we shall give it a go. Right, I'm going to start at 9 watts, and I'll have a play as we go. First impressions. The vapour production is good, as you just saw there. As I'm only on 9 watts, I'm not belting it at the moment. Throat hit is very minimum. There isn't a lot of throat hit to that juice, but it makes up for that in flavour. It's a very original flavour. Normally, when you get like 2, 3 or 4 ingredients, you get more of one on the inhale, kind of a mixture in the middle bit, and then the other one would flow through due to the different temperatures, and some work better on lower temperatures, some work on higher temperatures. But this is coming out balanced. It's actually come out as a new fruit. It's a blue strawberry, which is, I'm not a blue waffle, and if you don't know what that is, please do not Google that. No. And if you do Google it, don't blame me. But anyway, it's a very original flavour. It is a blended strawberry blueberry. A strawberry, for want of a better word. I'm going to go up to 10. That's really, really nice. Going up on the voltage, obviously, the vapor production is increased. And so is the flavour. The intensity of the flavour increases, but once again, the flavours are not separating, which, as I said before, is very unusual. That is a very, very, very nice flavour. I'm going to go up to 11. I've one more go on this one because there's not much else I'll just say about this one, because the other difference I did notice there, to be fair, was it gives it a kind of a fizzy texture. Going up that extra watt, just give it a kind of a fizz on the tongue. And the flavour does stay nicely in the mouth on top of everything. But say fruit hit, if you are after fruit hit, personally I wouldn't go for this one. If you're after a very original Moorish flavour, then yes, this is definitely your flavour. Right, 11. See what we're like. Right, at 11 watts, the strawberry comes through a little bit more than the a little bit more than the blueberry. The blueberry more comes through as an aftertaste on the exhale, but you get a heavier strawberry blueberry on the inhale, and on the exhale the blueberry just floods through. That is a very, very nice juice. I mean, these guys are a new juice company. I'm not actually sure how long they've been going for, but they're new, and they're definitely a new one to me. That is very nice. In this very crowded market of juices that we have at the moment, it's very hard to actually find something that tastes original. There's lots of companies that are doing their version of someone else's, or they've got basic base flavours and they're doing it their way. It's a very original flavour, good vapor production. I'm not a big fan of overly harsh throat hits anyway, but the throat hit is incredibly mild. It's a very pleasant, yummy vape, and I can quite happily recommend that to anyone. So well done, Cobra. That's the first one of yours I've tried, and that is very, very nice. Now I'll just give this a quick blow up in the blowout, and I shall try Bulldog Vapors Smashed Apple. Now I've got to confess, I have had a little go on it already because it smelled yummy. You can generally tell the vapor production of something when you're trying to burn it out when you've only put 2 drops in. I'm still going here. Oh, where we're going. Alright, I'm just going to be quiet for a second. I know you find that a miracle. Can't boil the drops. I'll put 3 in there. This is going to be the last one in this segment. I'm going to go back to 9. Alright, now this is once again a 12 milligram. I'm assuming 50-50. We have got child rivlock, always a bonus. Hasn't got the triangle on, but that's okay. Warning, may contain nicotine. I hope so. Keep out of the reach of children. Shake well before use. Here we go. Yeah, we're foreign. I know what that is. Oh, hello. That's rather nice. Throat hit is more than the strawberry blue. And the throat hit kind of lingers, but it matches the flavour. So, that's great. Vapor production, as I say, not as good as the strawberry blue, but it does the job. It gives you the impression you're smoking, so everyone's happy. but the flavour. Now, I'm generally not a big cider. Actually, I haven't touched cider since I was like 20, and that's mainly due to the fact that I got very, 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 very drunk on it, and you know when you're sick on something that could kind of put you off. Yeah, and I haven't touched it since. But this is a very... Oh gosh, I haven't got that. I'm going to turn that up actually. I'm going to go up to 10. It does exactly what it says on the label. That is smashed apples. That is cider. And it's cider to the Magners quality. That is a very high, upper class cider taste. Also reminds me a little bit, well, we get these in Britain. If we've ever run to the ice cream van before it's buggered off down the road, they do these cider lollies, and it's kind of that, but an upper class cider lolly. It is a Magnum ice lolly flavour. It's not cool, it's just the flavour. It's a very nice and satisfying cider flavour. I'll go for 11. And see if this pumps anymore. Watch the vapour production goes 9, 10. It was good. It was okay. It was okay. 11 just goes. It lights the higher watch, and the flavour comes out a heck of a lot. There's now the cider taste is quite happy. It's on like the back of my tongue. It's just kind of sitting there. Throat hit matches the fact that it's apple. Apple is known to be acidic. Apple can even give a throat hit just eating one, let alone trying to vape one. So all in all, oh, I'm going to have another go on that one actually. As you can see, the vapour production has gone up so much. Just for going up 2 watts. And the flavour. Oh, and doing it through your nose, the smell just adds to the flavour in your mouth. If you're a cider fan, Bulldog Vapours Smashed Apple. It's absolutely gorgeous. Fully recommend that. Well, that brings me to the end of my little segment tonight. I have got one more to do. I'll probably be doing that on Saturday for Retroactive. I've got Citrus Blast, Boing and Leviathan to do on Saturday, and I hope I should get that up Saturday night. So, on behalf of myself, Darren Stone, head of the Department of Inhaled Vapours, and the rest of the VHV Vapours Helping Vapours crew, I bid you all a very good evening, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.